ओम सहना भवतु
ॐ सहना भवतु
सहनौ भुनक्तु
सहनौ भुनक्तु
सह वीर्यं करवावहै
सह वीर्यं करवावहै
तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु
तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु
मा विद्वेषावहै
मा विद्विषावहै
ॐ पूर्णमदः
ॐ पूर्णमदः
पूर्णमिदं
पूर्णमिदं
पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते
पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते
पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय
पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय
पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते
पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते
ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः
ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः
Okay. नमस्ते
नमस्ते
अहं प्रतिदिनं प्रातः काले देवं पूजयामि. You understand? Okay.
Yes.
So अद्य सर्वे वदन्तु ते प्रतिदिनं प्रातः काले किं किं कुर्वन्ति. Okay? Did you get me?
What
Kodvanti.
does everyone do in the morning?
Morning.
Yeah,
Morning.
everyone will tell me what do you do every morning. सर्वे एकम एकम वाक्यं वदन्तु प्रातः काले किं किं कुर्वन्ति.
Okay.
सेन जी.
अहम प्रतिदिनं प्रातः काले योगां करिष्यामि.
करोमि योगम करोमि योगम.
करोमि.
Okay, yoga is a ending word. Yoga. So like balah balau balah. तथैव योगः योगौ योगः. तो योगम करोमि, not करिष्यामि.
करोमि. Yeah, I spoke future tense.
शोभनम. अन्यः कोऽपि? सर्वे वदिष्यन्ति.
हम प्रातः काले चलामि.
अहम प्रातः काले चलामि. शोभनम. किन्तु अहम इच्छामि द्वितीया विभक्तेः प्रयोगम. नाम कर्म प्रयोगम कुर्वन्तु. यथा अहम प्रतिदिनम उद्यानं गच्छामि.
अहम प्रतिदिनं प्रातःकाले ध्यानं करोमि.
शोभनम. अहम प्रतिदिनं प्रातः काले ध्यानं करोमि. शोभनम.
Okay. अहम प्रतिदिनं प्रातःकाले फलं खादामि.
फलं खादामि. शोभनम.
अहम प्रातःकाले जलं क्षीरं च पिबामि.
पिबामि. अतिशोभनम. अहम जलम क्षीरम च पिबामि. क्षीरम मीन्स खीर नहीं, दुग्धम, मिल्क. Okay. So प्रकाश जी, श्रीमती जी.
Together.
नहीं, one by one.
वयं प्रतिदिनं प्रातःकाले संध्यां
कुर्मः.
because
वयं प्रतिदिनं प्रातः काले संध्यां कुर्मः. शोभनम. नरेश जी.
अहं प्रतिदिनं प्रातःकाले प्रतिक्षणं खादामि.
Okay. अहं प्रतिदिनं प्रातः काले प्रतिक्षणं खादामि.
Yeah.
That means you eat every morning, every moment. Every moment you are eating. Okay. शोभनम.
अहम प्रतिदिन प्रातःकाले ध्यानं करोमि
अहं प्रतिदिनं प्रातः काले ध्यानं करोमि.
करोमि
ओके, कपिल जी.
जी, अहं प्रतिदिनं प्रातःकाले सूर्यं पश्यामि
पश्यामि
च व्यायामं करोमि.
व्यायामं करोमि च.
व्यायामं करोमि.
Because here you are using two different sentences, so cha should come after the sentence, not after the word. So aham pratidinam suryam pashyami vyayamam cha karomi ya vyayamam karomi cha. So now tell me, pratidinam sayankale kim karoshi?
अहम प्रतिदिनं सायंकाले संध्यां करोमि.
संध्यां करोमि. शोभनम. अहम प्रतिदिनं सायंकाले संध्यां करोमि. Okay, anyone, if you ready, just unmute and start.
अहं प्रतिदिनं सायंकाले संस्कृतं पठिष्यामि.
पठामि. Present tense. पठामि. Okay, शोभनम.
अहं प्रतिदिने सायंकाले दूरचित्रवाणीं वार्तां शृणोमि.
दूरदर्शने वार्तां शृणोमि. Okay. So Ranjana ji अवदत्. Ranjana ji said, सा प्रतिदिनं सायंकाले दूरदर्शने वार्तां शृणोति. वार्ता, न्यूज. वार्तां शृणोति. कहाँ सुनती है? दूरदर्शने, इन टीवी, टेलीविजन. ओके, शोभनम. प्रकाश जी, रेडी?
वयं प्रतिदिनं सायंकाले पुस्तकं
पठामः. वयं सायंकाले प्रतिदिनं पुस्तकं पठामः. शोभनम. प्रकाश जी, नरेश जी.
अहं प्रतिदिनं सायंकाले सूर्यास्तं
पश्यामि. किं पश्यति? किं पश्यसि?
सूर्यास्तं.
सूर्यं. तो नरेशः प्रतिदिनं सायंकाले सूर्यं पश्यति. ओके, शोभनम. So Induji, do you have any question?
Yeah, gym. What would you say in Sanskrit, gym?
Vyayamshala.
Oh, Vyayamshala. Aham pratidin sayam
Vyayamshalam gacchami. Okay, Shobhanam. So now come to the lesson. I hope some of you have done the homework.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
so starting from Lakshmanji, the thief goes to a house.
चोरः गृहं गच्छति.
Chorah griham gacchati. He sees wealth.
सः धनं पश्यति.
Saha dhanam pashyati. He touches the wealth.
सः धनं स्पर्शति.
Saha dhanam sprishati. Sprishati.
Acharya ji, can we
Yeah.
use a mudra? How would we use mudra instead of dhanam?
Mudra is coin, money. Wealth is dhanam.
Oh, okay, with dhanam only. So if we have to say coin, he touches the coin, so it will be saha
Mudram sprishati.
mudram. I see.
Because it is all second case. Dvitiya vibhakti. This is sprishati. Is it clear? Sprishati?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
So next one is
Saha dhanam ichchati.
Saha dhanam ichchati. He steals the wealth.
सः धनं हरति.
Saha dhanam harati ya saha dhanam chorayati.
Choryati. Oh.
Choryati. Isn't Harati correct also, Acharya?
Yeah, Harati in a general sense it is Harati, but in a specific sense it is Chorayati. Stealing is Chorayati.
Choryati. Okay.
Chorayati. Harati means take away, wrongly, rightly, take away. So it's a general verb. But Chorayati is a specific word to steal something. From Chorayati the word comes Chora, Chor. Okay.
Number
The
6.
king sees the thief.
Nipraha choram pashyati.
Nripaha choram pashyati.
Number 7. Kada choraha nipran pashyati tada saha dhavati.
Yeah. Yada.
Yada.
Yada choraha nripam pashyati.
Yada.
Tada saha dhavati. The king sees the thief. Nripaha choram pashyati. Here Nripaha is first case because he is the agent who sees.
Subject.
And
Yeah.
Chora is object of king's vision. So Choram. But in 7th sentence, it is changed. Choraha pashyati nripam. Choraha becomes agent of seeing and king becomes the object.
I see.
So that's our first case and second case. If you want to use a word as an object, you have to put there second case. If you want to use a word as agent, you have to use first case. Take your own example. Kapilaha annam khadati. So Kapila is agent of khadati. Agent means doer, karta. What is he eating? Annam. So annam is his object. Now I'm using Kapila as object. Sen Pathakaha Kapilam Vadati. Sen Pathaka speaks to Kapil. So here Kapil is the object of saying of Sen Pathakji. So Sen Pathak becomes agent. So what did I do? I use first case in Kapila as an agent. I use second case in Kapila as an object.
So if we have to translate, kids are watching kids, how would we write that?
Balaha, Balan, Pashyanti.
Balan.
Okay, see the chart. Balaha, can you see Balaha?
Anji.
In black color. Balan, red color, Pashyanti. So kids seeing kids. Balaha, Balan, Pashyanti. Okay, come to the next point.
Object.
And this is the king also runs.
Nipraha api dhavati.
Okay, can you correct? Say Nripaha.
Nripaha.
Practice 3 times. Nripaha.
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 Okay, good. Nripaha api dhavati. So api means also.
Also.
Next, anyone. He protects the wealth.
Saha dhanam rakshati.
Rakshati.
Saha dhanam rakshati. Shovanam. The 2 sons go the garden.
Putrahu udyanam gacchataha.
Putrahu udyanam gacchataha. Shovanam. They see trees, flowers, fruits and leaves.
Te vrikshan pushpani patrani phalani cha
Pashyanti. Te vrikshan pushpani phalani patrani cha pashyanti. They touch the trees, flowers, fruits and leaves.
So then it will be te vrikshan pushpani phalani patrani cha sprishata.
Prishanti.
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 Prishanti, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So now let me say te vrikshan pushpani phalani patrani cha sprishanti. They want the fruits.
Te phalani ichanti.
Shovanam te phalani ichanti. They eat the fruits there.
Te tatra phalani khadanti.
Te tatra phalani khadanti. Many boys are playing.
बालकाः क्रीडन्ति
Balakaha
क्रीडन्ति
kridanti. Shovanam.
क्रीडन्ति
They run.
Te
Who is going to-
dhavanti.
Dhavanti.
Te dhavanti. They laugh.
Te hasanti.
Hasanti.
Sati.
They hasanti. They do not see the tree.
Te vrikshan
Na
न
tena vrikshan pashyanti.
Te vrikshan na pashyanti. Yeah, either te na vrikshan pashyanti. No problem. Te vrikshan na pashyanti.
No, I was asking whether it's vrikshan.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, it's one paid, one tree. Okay. Te vriksham na pashyanti.
Right,
Okay.
vriksham.
Te vriksham na pashyanti. They fall.
Te patati.
Te patanti.
Patanti.
The father and the son are remembering the good man. Nareshji, yeah.
Janakaha putraha cha sajanam smarataha.
Ati Shovanam, very good. And everyone, listen it carefully. Janakaha putraha cha sajjanam smarataha.
May I eat these fruits tomorrow? Aham shava phalami khadam.
Khadani, ni.
I see.
Aham shvaha phalani khadani, like phalani, in the same way khadani. Ati Shovanam.
Boys, please play in the garden. Bala udyanam kridantu.
Okay, Balaha Udyane Kridantu. If you say Balaha Udyane Kridantu, it means may the boys play in the garden, or boys may play in garden. But your English sentence is boys means addressing,
Yes.
play in the garden, it means you play in the garden. So what will be the sentence? Balaha Yuyam Udyane Kridata. Are you getting my point? Like I want to say, may Naresh eat. Nareshah khadatu. Clear?
Yeah.
And listen the second sentence carefully. Naresh, please eat. It's not the same sentence as the first sentence. Here you are addressing Naresh, you eat. So how to change this in English? So same way in Sanskrit, Naresha, Tvam Khada.
Both women may cook today. Adya narau pachatam.
May two people cook today. You want to say like this? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Adya narau pachatam. Shovanam. Very good.
Tvam pustakam pat.
Shovanam. Tvam pustakam pata. You read a book.
Aham kim khadani.
Yeah. What may I eat? Or what can I eat? Just
Tu,
remember. Tu, tam, tu. A, tam, ta. Ani, ava, ama. Take an example. Pat. Pathatu.
Patatu.
Pathatam.
Tam. Pathantu.
Pathantu. Patha.
Patha.
Pathatam.
Pathatam.
Pathata. Pathani.
Pathani.
Pathava.
Pathava.
Pathama. So in this slide, I just broke down it. If you have any doubt to understand it, don't go there. Just stick here. In Sanskrit, every word is divided by 8 divisions. The division is called in Sanskrit Vibhakti. And they are divided by 8 Vibhaktis. And every division is giving a different meaning of the same word. Just like now we discussed as a subject, object, etc. So today we are going to learn that theory. So see, vibhakti in English called case, and there are 8 cases. Practice with me. Prathama vibhakti.
Prathama vibhakti.
You already know it. In English, it is called nominative case, and it is the Prathama vibhakti is used to show a word as karta. Karta means subject or agent. Take an example in red color. Devaha asman rakhyati. Read it.
Yes. Deva asman rakshati.
It means Deva protects us. So protects. Who is protecting? Deva.
Deva.
So the verb is done by Deva. So Deva is karta. Second word, practice it. Dvitiya vibhakti.
Dutiya vibhakti.
vibhakti.
The English term for this is accusative. You don't need to remember accusative and etc. If you know in English all these things, that's fine, or forget. And Dvitiya vibhakti is used to show a word as an object. Object means karma. Practice karma.
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 And the example is aham devam namami.
Aham devam namami.
namami.
What does it mean?
We bow to
I
God.
bow to Deva.
God.
So here I bow to Deva. So Deva becomes object. Devaha rakhyati. Deva is the rakhyati kriya is done by Deva. Next, Tritiya. Practice Tritiya.
Tritya.
Yeah.
Tritiya vibhakti is instrumental. And Tritiya
Instrumental.
vibhakti is used when the word is used as a karana. Karana means instrument. Practice karana.
Karana.
Karana means instrument.
Yes.
So in English, generally, to show instrument, you use by with throw. Take an example. Rakshasaha devena taditaha. Can you repeat?
Rakshasaha devena tadita.
Devils are bitten by devas. Devils are bitten by devas. Or I can give another example. Aham hastena khadami. I eat with my hand, or through my hand, or by my hand. Devena. The next is chaturthi. Repeat, chaturthi.
Chaturthi.
The chaturthi is called, in English it is called dative. And it is used for sampradana. Repeat, sampradana.
Sampradana.
Where you are going to use the fourth case. You are going to use fourth case if the word is the purpose of the karta. Take an example. Lakshmana dasaha phalam khadati. What does it mean? Lakshman dasa eats fruit. Fruit is object of khadati. Lakshmana dasa is subject or karta. Now you may ask Lakshmanji, why are you eating fruits? Is there any particular reason? He may answer, for health, for taste. He may give you some examples. And he will give the cause using for or to. And that is the purpose of Lakshmanji to eat the fruit. Suppose Lakshmanji is saying, aham swasthyaya phalam khadami. I eat fruit for health. So health is the sampradana. You have to use fourth case in health. So what are the signs in English? For. So generally you use for. for health, for taste, or sometime also you say to get it, to give it, like this. And the second meaning of fourth case is, that is more interesting. In an act of giving, donation, if you are doing charity, giving something, the person who receives it should be used in fourth case. So suppose you want to say, Ram gives money to a boy. So who is the receiver in this sentence?
Boy.
Boy. So you have to use fourth case in boy because it's the receiver. So that is another aspect of fourth case. Fifth case is ablative. Say Panchami Vibhakti.
Panchami.
Vibhakti.
Panchami Vibhakti is in apadana. What is apadana? Point of separation. You want to say a sentence, the fruit is falling. What will be your question after listening? From where?
From the tree.
You may say falling from tree, falling from roof, falling from my hand. The second is, I am going to office. There may be a question, where are you going from? So in English, where you using from, in Sanskrit we said it apadana or Panchami Vibhakti. And how to explain the from word? It says that from is used the starting point of your journey. Fruit is falling. So in the falling process, where does fruit start his falling journey?
From the tree.
From the tree.
The tree.
So tree is apadana.
Oh.
You have to use fifth case, vrikshat. In English,
Vrikshat.
you have to use from the tree. You want to say, I go to office. From where? What is the starting point of your journey? From home, from a hotel, from Houston, from India, somewhere. Somewhere you are getting to start. The starting point is apadana. So in English we use from. In Sanskrit we use Panchami Vibhakti. Grihat agachati. You are getting? And that is called apadana. Apadana, point of separation. I'll share with you this slide. Again, read it, think about it, reflect it. If you don't understand, ask me next time. Sixth case, Shashti Vibhakti. That is called genitive or possession or relation. What does it mean? You use sixth case in a word to want to show a relationship. Like, this is my dress, mama, my hand, pillar of the house, branch of a tree. Take another example, Rama's house. So in any relationship, one part of the relation will be used in sixth case. Take an example, Ramasya Griham, house of Rama.
Yeah.
Ramasya Pustakam, Rama's book. So in English, where you use S or of, house of Rama, Rama's house. In Sanskrit, you have to use sixth case to show the relationship. Shashti Vibhakti. The seventh case is locative. So I have been talking so much about location. That is this. Saptami Vibhakti is locative and it is used for adhikarana. Adhikarana means location. Generally in English, we use in, on, at, among, above, etc. Take an example. I eat fruit in my house. So where are you eating? In your house. Where are you reading? In library. Where are you working? In office. Where are you running? In garden. Where do you live? In USA. Where is the sun? Where is the sun is shining? In sky. And location are two types of location. place and time. So all the examples I have given is place. So now take some time examples. When are you eating? In the morning, in the daytime, in night, at night, 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock. All these are locative. Because locations are always belong to two things. You cannot do anything in a place without any time, and you cannot do anything in a time without any place. That place may be space, and time and place are always interconnected. Anything we do, there is a time, there is a place, and place and time are not separated. They are always interwoven. So that's how Saptami Vibhakti is used for time and place. And last one
That's the vocative.
is called Sambodhanam. That is a uniqueness of Sanskrit. It's called vocative to address someone.
That's
So
easy.
this is 8th Vibhakti. And what is Sambodhanam? You just want to call someone, addressing someone far from. Kapilji, how are you? So Kapilji, the addressing. Nareshji, oh boy, what are you doing? Oh man, in English में बोलते हैं ना, oh man, how are you?
Oh boy.
Oh boy, how are you? Oh bro. All these are Sambodhanam. So to use all those bro, dude, dad, etc., you have to use 8th case in Sanskrit. Okay.
So Acharya, I now see where the word he came from. The English people use he, and here it is.
Yeah. So all the addresses in English came from Sanskrit. Hey, aye, ye. In English you say hey, hi, hey. So all these are actually brought from Sanskrit. In Sanskrit also we say re, are. In Hindi also you say re, are.
Re,
So all
are,
these are
are.
Sanskrit words.
Hare.
Aye bandhu, aye mitra.
Yeah.
Hi friend. So these are also, I will teach you all these things, how to use all this when the time will come. Okay, for today, I think this is too much. We didn't do much language practice, but so many theoretical
Thank you, we did a
practices.
lot.
I think it was important. Yeah.
Okay, so, okay, prayer.
Om.
Om Sarve
Sarve
Bhavantu
bhavantu
Sukhinah
sukhinah.
Sarve
Sarve
Santu
santu
Niramayah
niramaya.
Sarve
Sarve
Bhadrani
bhadrani
Pashyantu
pashyantu.
Ma
Ma
Kaschit
kaschit
Dukhabhat
dukhabhat
Bhavet.
bhavet.
Om
Om
Shanti
Shanti Shanti
Shanti.
Shanti.
Thank you very much.
चैनल को सब्सक्राइब जरूर करें और वीडियो अच्छा लगे लाइक भी जरूर करें।